2 of the LSRA NASCAR series. We're here at the one and only Atlanta Motor Speedway, 1996 version by the one, the only, Wig Splitter. And today we're going 150 laps around this old oval. This oval is pretty old in terms of GTA standards, not just real life standards. This track was last updated in 2017, so these guys will be battling a rough surface today. We will be going 150 laps here, 3 stages in this race. We got stage 1 will be a 45 lap race. Stage 2 will be 50 laps, and the final sprint to the finish will be 55 laps. Stage 1 will consist of 1 pit stop between laps 30 and 35, and the second pit stop will occur in stage 2 between laps 40 and 45, and there will be no pit stops in the last window. And last week I was joined by Mr. Dakota, but this week I'm joined by someone different. Guest analyst, reveal your voice here real quick.
Howdy.
That's right, I'm joined this week by Mr. Corbinator. How are you doing today, Corbin?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well,
how about you?
I'm doing great. Well, these guys, they have a handful today, don't they?
Yes, very old surface, very bumpy surface on this track.
Not to mention 150 laps. These guys will have to be battling their cars all day. And the stage racing, it's new to the GTA NASCAR community. How do you think, this is the first race this season that stages will come into play. How do you think that's going to change some of the drivers' mindsets for this afternoon?
I think we're going to see some different strategies here. I think, but
track position is key.
Yeah,
anyway,
track position is key.
Before we get going here, we're going to take 5 laps around this track just to give you a little idea of what these drivers are dealing with. I'm strapping myself into my number 48 P's and Q's machine, Corbin, and you and I are going to go on a little test ride here.
Hell yeah. Alright. Am I joining now or when?
Hold on. Wait until after the qualifying and they go into the lobby.
The invite disappeared again?
I'll get you another one. Alright, here we go. Well, Corbin, as you can see, the front stretch here, it's made of that slick, flipped over stunt piece surface. So that should be interesting. And also, once we get in these corners, you'll see what I mean by old surface. This track last updated in 2017. It's one of the last tracks WIG has yet to update. As you can see, look at how old this surface is. And here, slide up to the wall here. And then you go down into the turns 3 and 4. Try and angle it to the bottom. One guy in front of me slides out a little bit. Make sure you don't want to touch that wall. It is not forgiving, as it is not really angled, as you can see. Stick it right down to the bottom, right to that apron. Slide up on corner exit. Going into these corners. Angle it back down to the bottom. Make sure not to slide out in that corner. Uh-oh. Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient right now. So,
will this be a factor in tonight's race?
Potentially. I'm hearing slipstream activating, but it's non-con. That's weird. See another one slide out. This turn is very unforgiving here, especially in the wet right now. It's raining, as you can see. So, it'll be interesting to see if it does rain during the race. How will these drivers react to that track change? Qualifying is all in the rain here, so this should be interesting. Another one slides out, as you can see. Last lap of qualifying here. Try to get another fast lap here. Remember, I will not be sitting on pole as I will not be racing. And here we go. That's going to be the finish. Last week the pole went to Jeremy. Who's it going to be this week, Corbin?
I don't know. We'll find out.
We have to find out right here. As it stands, I have the pole again. But it looks like the second fastest is going to go to AJK. He will be earning today's Logger Light Pole Award. Let's go have a chat with him real quick. I'll be right back, Corbin. Make sure yep. AJK is the pole winner. Yep. Discount my time. Alright. Well, we're back here. AJK scores the pole, his first pole of his LSRA career. Maggio scored the race win. And when we think about Maggio, we look back to last week's hectic finish at Daytona. But no, it's not AJK. Jeremy, at the end, just ekes out the pole. Just a couple tenths off of AJK's time. About an exact tenth. And he's going to score the pole here this week, not AJK. Anyway. Corbin?
Yeah. Yes.
Getting ready for an exciting 150 laps. What do you say?
I say we about to see some good-ass racing.
Hell yeah, brother. We'll be right back after these messages. Alright. I'll try to edit this part of the stream out somehow. But, yeah. When... I'll tell you when they start it. But, when they start, yeah.
I'll invite.
Yep, I got you. I'm gonna be up in the stands with a sniper, and, yeah. Once we get going, it'll be a lot easier. Alright. I gotta retitle my stream, actually. Did you get the invite?
Yeah, I got the invite.
Alright. Let me retitle this stream.
Gotta wait. Should clean off my PlayStation.
I'm surprised the fan on my PlayStation is not blowing as loud as it usually does.
Mine's blowing pretty loud. I can feel the wind coming out the back of the
I can kind of hear it. This here?
Yeah, I've had my PlayStation for 3 years, and it hasn't gotten any dusting or cleaning.
Same. I've had it since January 2015, and have not cleaned it at all. Oh, damn it. Alright.
Damn.
I'll be right back.
There's wax on it from a wax burner that I had in here.
A wax burner?
Yeah, I knocked over the wax burner and it went all over my PlayStation.
Alright, here we go. We're back from Atlanta Speedway 1996. And we're getting ready to line it up and go in 150 laps. And I've been told that this race is sponsored by the U.S. Army. We're thinking about all the troops fighting overseas. So let's put on a good show here. On the pole is Jeremy. Alongside him will be AJK. I'll wait till we get in here to line it up. Corbin, you're good to join and spectate.
Okay, I am joining.
Here we go. First of all, let me do a quick audio check and make sure that you're actually audible. Alright, here we go. We're back from Atlanta Speedway 1996. Say something, Corbin.
Howdy.
And we're getting ready to line it up and go.
I am here.
The U.S. Army. Alright, here we go. Here. On the pole is Jeremy. On will be AJK. I'll wait till we get in here to line it up. Corbin, you're good to join and spectate.
Okay.
There we go. Audio check is good. Corbin spectating. Here we go.
Alright, let's go over to... Who shall I spectate?
I'd want to spectate on that pole sitter, Jeremy and or AJK. Both those guys starting on row number 1 today. We're 12 cars strong this afternoon, Corbin. Should be a good race. Remember, this first race, it's a 45 lap dash. We got one pit window between laps 30 and 35. These guys get some and take the green flag here in just a minute or two. These guys getting organized. So anyway, Corbin, based on what we saw last week, we know Maggio and Jeremy are 2 of the strongest guys in the field. Who do you think's got it today?
I think that both of those drivers have a pretty good chance here at winning it tonight, but we shall see. This is a very old track with an old surface, so who knows? Could be anybody's race tonight.
Be leaning on experience. Remember?
Yeah, leaning on experience.
Talked about this track it looks like it's a full-out track, but it's definitely a driver's track for sure. And also this pit lane, as you can see, it looks a little tricky, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys handle that. With the pit window being very close to the end of the stage, drivers trying to pick up valuable playoff points and try to secure their spot. Remember the playoffs, there is a 10-race playoffs to this series coming in February. These guys will have to rack up as much points as possible before then. Let's see on row 1.
Like they're lining it up here.
See on row 1 we got Jeremy and AJK, and then row 2 we have Corbin.
Row 2 we have Teddy Boys and Maggio Magic.
And behind them we got Timmy and Barry Cameron, and then behind them
we got Tommy Cast and
it's like they're here he comes.
Graffiti.
And then behind them it looks like we're gonna have Car Mighty and I believe Turf. These guys shooting their cars to make sure those wrenches get in the pits, and once these guys line it up,
Hammerman and
DRM back there.
DRM.
Here we go.
TP
Corbin.
the Diamond. He's an old friend that I've known for a while. Odd to see him in the racing scene.
He's making his return to the racing scene, and here we go. We're rolling 2 by 2 coming to the line. That restart zone will be the start-finish line up here. Jeremy and AJK rolling it down. And we're going to see the green flag. Well, I've just been alerted by my weather correspondent Zero in chat. The weather's very nice here, and it's good enough to go racing because we're taking the green flag. Boogity boogity. We're going racing at Atlanta. Jeremy and AJK fire off into turns 1 and 2.
Maggio looking for that lead.
Sure is. Here we go. Coming into turns 3 and 4 for the first time this afternoon. Maggio shoots to the lead.
Maggio.
Here we go. Coming to lead lap 1. It is going to be Maggio. He will lead the first lap of the race. And it's a 3-wide battle for that lead. Teddy Boys coming to the inside, close to Maggio's quarter panel there as they go down the back straightaway.
We got AJK with a run on the outside. Doesn't stick. He's looking
Here we go.
He's looking for the inside. There he goes.
The lead has changed hands, Corbin. It's Teddy Boys going for the lead.
Tommy Cast. Lead.
One couple cars have lost the draft. It's DRM and Hammerman. They have found themselves in the back of the pack here. But it's a race for, oh, contact between Giraffe and AJK. That sent Timmy up into the wall. Miraculously, they save it. Very close racing on these bumpers here, Corbin. You do not want to collide bumpers on the square, or else you know what that means. That means you're getting sent to the outside wall.
Yep. AJK slowly falling behind.
Oh, we got
here.
a wreck.
Oh, they're wrecking.
Carmighty. They're wrecking. Big
Oh.
crash. This is going to... One car on his side. It's
We got
Carmighty. He is on his side here, coming down the front straightaway. That's going to bring out the first caution of the afternoon. So they race back to the line. I believe they already have raced to the line, but that more than likely will bring out the first yellow of the afternoon.
Who's up front? Graffiti up front. Current fastest lap is Turf.
Oh, we got more wrecking coming to the line. This is definitely going to bring out a caution, the big one. Wow.
Current fastest lap is a 25.1.
25.1. We'll see who's going to be able to beat that lap time, but it's going to be Giraffe, who is our man, actually. He had a name change there. But it's going to be Giraffe and Jeremy on the front row coming here to the next restart. Currently on
board Giraffe here. Or Graffiti.
Currently on lap number 6. They'll come to take lap number 7 here. Well, Corbin, what did we learn from those first couple laps of that stint?
Very tricky track. And some very close racing, as we just saw.
It's only gonna pick up because we definitely have a long way to go here, and it's gonna be Giraffe and Jeremy.
Giraffe here, and it's Jeremy still on the pole.
Here we go.
They're getting it rolling here.
Rolling back down for the first restart of the afternoon after our first caution. Massive pileup. We saw one car on his side. It was Carmighty on his side there. On lap 3, I believe. Here we go. And the green flag is back out.
Green flag. Alright.
Ooh, Maggio puts the bumper to Giraffe, trying to get by him. One car sliding back. It's DRM back there. Jeremy through the middle to the lead. A lot of jostling around here. Remember, they have to get back to that line for another caution to be called. And they do complete one successful lap here.
Alright, you're gonna have to do it solo first. I gotta use the bathroom.
Alright. Carmighty shoots to the lead. Remember, he was on his side just a little bit ago. He's gonna try to slide up in front of Maggio. Jeremy can't clear him. Maggio trying to make it work. We might go 4 wide there in that turn. It's a little risky though. This old surface providing for this close pack racing here. We're just gonna see a lot of this today. How about Turf coming to the inside? He wants to pass for the lead. But it's our man out front. Oh, Carmighty gets loose and into Jeremy coming off of that corner. That was close. That could have been a big accident. Look at this close racing as they fly down the back straightaway. Barry Cameron trying to make some moves there on the inside. Meanwhile, Jeremy goes to the lead. Barry Cameron and Giraffe make some contact there. Get a little loose. Carmighty and Barry Cameron make contact now. Barry Cameron's going for it. Oh, close contact. This is not going to be good here. Oh, they're going to go around. This is an incident, and we're going to have another caution here. This is going to bring out the second caution of the afternoon. About a 4-car pileup, and here's a race back to the caution. Maggio and Jeremy. Last week we saw those two battling for the win. It's going to be close. Who's it going to be at the line? And Maggio is going to get the lead on the next restart. Another good stint of racing right there. And we'll line it up again and restart here in this first stage. Lap number 12 of 45 in stage 1. We have complete. It's been these two. These two have been the talk of the town so far. And I'm looking back to our man, who is also Giraffe. Talked about he had made a name change. And then Timmy back here. But it's Maggio and Jeremy. These two had a great battle for the win last week at Daytona. Maggio came out on top. We'll see who ends up coming out on top this week at Atlanta. Here we go, rolling it again. Maggio and Jeremy coming down here. There we go, and we're going to take the green flag once again. It's back out. And they go off into turns 1 and 2. 3 wide already, as we see guys trying to make the move for the lead. Giraffe looking. He thinks twice about it. He's got the run, but the space isn't there. How about Timmy going to lead? Carmody gives Maggio a shove and pushes Jeremy into the wall. Timmy with the lead. Carmody into Jeremy once again. They're into the wall again. A little bumping and banging between those two. Jeremy's probably not going to be happy about that little incident right there. Teddy Boys comes up off the apron and into Carmody. Even more contact here. 3 wide for the lead. Giraffe's going to get it off of the corner. How about this racing we're seeing here early? Remember, we haven't even gotten halfway into the first stage yet. We're almost there, though. We're on lap 15 of 45. Teddy Boys takes it 3 wide, looking for the lead in the outside here. Giraffe goes all the way to the top in the corner. Barry Cameron now. Jeremy trying to protect that lead as we have a little bit of frame droppage there on the front straightaway. Get a little wide shot here. Jeremy going all the way to the bottom. Remember that, holding that bottom early. We've talked about that before and the problems it could cause. So it's interesting to see Jeremy doing that here. 3 wide there at the stripe. And Teddy Boy's going 3 wide. Carmody gets loose off the corner. He loses it, but saves it. What a save. Timmy going for that lead, trying to take it 3 wide. Even 4 wide. Ooh, he's going to slide up the corner. That's risky. That's risky. Our man takes it 3 wide. He's going for the lead. Bouncing off each other. This isn't even for the finish yet. Oh, they're going to go 5 wide. And look, Jeremy's on his side there into the corner. And that's the consequence of taking it 5 wide into the corner. They went 5 wide there. But that's not going to bring out a caution because that was not a 3-car incident. Remember, 3 cars equal a caution here. Just like it is in most series. Same thing here. But this has been some really great action. Ooh, even more contact right there. Oh, it's close. These guys are racing like it's the last lap. I can't believe this. Tommy, he's been pretty silent today. We know he's done pretty well in the last season of this series, season 2. And Teddy Boy's right there behind him, the defending champion of this series. Boy, it's been go time since lap 1. Carmody riding the wall there. Boy, how long? The question is right now is how long can these guys hold this? Is Corbin back?
Well, yes, I am.
Well, Corbin, we've seen some pretty intense racing so far here.
Yeah, well, yes, they have. They're racing like it's the last lap right now. They get some contact between Giraffe and...
Ooh, it's close. Corbin, you see Tommy right there? He almost slid up into Carmide.
Oh, Carmide.
Oh.
Tommy. Right.
Oh, Maggio
like
gets
Giraffe
hit. This is going to bring out a caution. Big crash. Maggio's on his lid.
Maggio. Giraffe is taking out Maggio.
And they race back to the caution. Another car around in that corner, and Jeremy's going to lead him at the line. That's going to be our 4th caution, I believe, of the afternoon, Corbin. What did you see? What did you see there in that corner?
Looks like I saw Giraffe go to the inside, Maggio goes up the track, comes back down maybe, and Giraffe was already there.
Well, with this caution, Corbin, means we're closing in on our first pit window of the afternoon. About 7 laps away. It's lap 23 of 45 here in this first stage. So those Sorry?
Current fastest lap so far, Diamond's my old friend with a 24.9.
So is he the first one that has broken into the 24s so far?
Yes, I only see, yeah, he's the only one broken into the 24s.
So it's going to be interesting to see as the race goes on. Will anybody be able to beat that time? So they line it back up. Having a little trouble lining it back up here. They'll file it in and...
Looks like they're struggling to figure out positions.
It's a little interesting negotiation there after that caution had happened and they raced back to the line. So, I'm sure they're figuring it out. Looks like they've gotten it figured out. Ooh, Tommy, a little lag there. They're rolling though.
Some of these drivers have window tints, I guess, to keep the sun out of the car, you know, cool down the cockpit.
Here we go. Looks like Tommy's dropping back to the pack. Back to the back of the pack, and Jeremy's going to be solo on the restart in the lead. That was an interesting little restart there. Not sure
right along with the Giraffe still. He's going to the inside looking for the pass.
Looking for that slipstream. Remember we talk about slipstream here at these WIG tracks. It works when it wants to, but it's definitely a big factor here. Especially with this old surface, this bumpy surface, slip cuts in and out in the corners. Oh, they're wrecking again.
They're wrecking. But
the question is it 3 cars? I only see 2 around in that corner, so it's going to be interesting to see if they will call this one.
Right, let's ride along with Sir Powers Jeremy.
He's in the lead right now. I think they're racing to the caution here. We'll see once we get around for the next lap. But I did only see just about 2 cars in that corner there.
Yeah.
That relegates these 2 back to the back of the pack. Carmighty and Timmy both have had pretty strong afternoons so far. Looks like they did not call that a yellow.
Looks like they will remain green.
Jeremy, look at him diving down to the bottom. Now Corbin...
yeah, Jeremy's defending that lead.
He is doing everything he can to keep this lead, and we're not even in the 3rd stage yet. Oh, contact! Teddy Boy's into Maggio. Big crash. Into the catch fence. They catch the catch fence down on the back straightaway. This is definitely going to bring out a caution.
This is, yeah, that's got to bring out the caution.
1 car hit the ammunition sign and broke it, so it's going to be interesting. They're going to have to
way inside to defend that lead again.
Jeremy will hold the lead on the restart. But it's going to be on lap number, we'll see, it's lap number 28, just a couple laps away from the pit window. It's not even open yet, Corbin. These guys are racing hard.
Yeah. And it looks like they are stopping.
They're stopping up here. Stopping up here right at the entrance of pit lane. Remember, that pit window opens at lap 30. They're coming to lap 29, so they're going to have to circulate it back around 1 more time before they're able to go into the pits here.
It looks like Jeremy is running with factory tires, I see. Still got them race tires on there.
Interesting to see if that helps his setup. So, Corbin, what do you do here? It's from pit windows here, from lap 30 to 35. We're closing in on it. That leaves just about a 10-lap race to the end of the stage. What do you do?
I think what they need to do is just pit early and race it out from there. But we'll see what these drivers do.
Be interesting to see if anybody tries to stay out and tries to work together to maybe gap these guys. But anyway, here we're going back green flag racing.
Looks like they almost went 3 wide for the win, or for the lead, I mean. Jeremy's going way inside. He's definitely defending that lead.
I've been watching. They took it 5 wide at one point, and there was an accident, obviously, to go with it. Here we go.
Jeremy. He's cutting way deep inside there.
He is
on that front stretch.
He's doing everything he can.
Yeah, he's making it very difficult for these other drivers to pass for the lead.
Now, if I'm those other competitors down there, I'd be pretty angry with them. It'd be interesting to see who comes down pit road. We got Timmy coming down pit road, as well as DRM. They're the first takers of the afternoon.
Oh, looks like they're getting
contact.
pretty
No, they're getting racy. Turf into the wall.
Yeah,
he hits the wall, bricks, and he's up and over. Maggio's on the wall.
He's up on his side, up into the wall, but he recovers.
Miraculous. Here we go. Any more takers?
Looks like
contact. He misses.
Contact.
Maggio's waiting for he's waiting for someone down there, but he's going to dive down pit road, as well as Hammerman. Jeremy's got a little bit of room between him and the next guys. They're going to be able to get his draft here.
Let's see. Get a bird's eye view here, see what's going on.
Jeremy dives down pit road.
Going into the pits.
Oh, one car spins into the pits behind him. It's Barry Cameron. He's going to have to back it up through there. That leaves...
All right, let's go on board Tommy here.
He's with that. Tommy's there with that first pack that has not pitted yet. It's 3 of these guys. What do they do? Corbin, do they try to work together, or do they pit right now?
I think they should. The best bet is to work together, and then...
but they're going to go down pit road. Oh, Tommy he lags.
Tommy's lagging. He hits the wall. He has hit pit wall. Tommy has hit pit wall. Will he be able to catch up?
Jeremy, look at this lead. He's got Teddy Boys who came out just in front of him, but now we got some gaps between these guys.
Let's go on board Teddy Boy here.
This is what these guys needed. They needed these guys to get spread out here. The biggest pack right now seems to be a couple packs of 2 cars, but nothing like we were seeing on those restarts. Those restarts have been hectic today, Corbin.
Yeah. And it looks like Teddy Boy's got a decent lead here. He's probably got a 10-car length lead on Jeremy.
Jeremy's got to catch him, because we're closing in on the end of this stage. If Jeremy can't get him, and we don't see another caution, and that's some extra bonus points for Teddy right there. Teddy, the defending champion of this series. I believe he also has a record for most pole awards in this series so far. But I'm looking... I can't see the telemetry. I know you can, Corbin, but if I had to guess, I'd say that Jeremy's closing in just by a little bit on Teddy.
Yeah, he's closing in just little by little.
But if I look back to these two, Carmighty and Giraffe, they've been able to kind of work together a little bit. So if they can get something going here, they can try to catch those 2 leaders and maybe steal the stage here. They've got to work, though. There's Teddy down the front straightaway.
Giraffe and Carmighty. They're working together here. They might be able to... Yeah, they're going to be able to catch Jeremy, and we might see the carousel.
I think they might be able to get them before stage end.
Yeah, Yeah. But they really need to get that cycle going. 'Cause they will not be able to catch them if they keep going like this.
Yeah, they are not really working together efficiently. And another thing, Corbin, it could be the track surface. As we know, the track surface is a little bit older. It's kind of hard for these hot rings to get some draft to work on these types of tracks, per se. So that may be a factor there. Here we go.
Giraffe gets a decent slip. Oh,
we got 3 cars now there.
AJK has caught up with Carmighty and Giraffe.
They can get something to go here late. We're on lap 40. Just a few more laps, about 6 laps to go. Now 5 laps to go to the end of the stage. 5 to go here, Corbin.
Jeremy's slowly working up.
He's trying. He's working hard here. But he's got to work a little harder if he wants to catch Teddy. He might be able to get him. Teddy's just got to stay consistent here and not feel the pressure.
We might see him catch. We might see Jeremy catch him, and that might be a last lap dash.
4 laps to go now in this stage. Oh man, look at Jeremy. He's diving to the bottom on the back straightaway. Look at the run he's going to get here.
Yeah.
He's figured something out here. He's just within slip region. 3 laps to go now in this stage.
3 laps to go. Yeah, I think it's going to come down to the last lap.
It might. Jeremy's closing in. He's got the line down.
Jeremy's doing everything he can to catch up with Teddy. Will he be able to do it?
If he can just get within slip region. Teddy's figured something out. He's diving to the bottom there. 2 to go.
I don't know. It looks like to me that Teddy's actually gaining some gap, it looks like.
Teddy's figured it out, I think.
Yeah.
He's been taking Jeremy's line. He took his line away. But here we go. I believe this is going to come to the final lap of stage number 1.
Teddy has regained the gap.
Jeremy driving it in hard. 1 lap to go here. And you'll see the green and white checkered this time by. Teddy, Jeremy, and then this pack of 3 between AJK, Carmighty, and Giraffe there trying to work together.
Jeremy has caught up just a little bit. Still not in slip region yet.
Couldn't close it in, but Teddy boy, he's going to come to line. And here we go.
For the win.
Teddy gets the stage win. Here we go. For 3rd place, it's going to be Giraffe and Carmighty there. This pack, Maggio is going to edge out Tommy. And as the rest fill in, Corbin, that was a hectic first stage, but we've got 2 more to go. We've got another 50 laps and another 55 laps to go. Still a long way to go here, Corbin.
Diamond still the only one that has been able to manage to break into the 24s.
Be interesting to see if anybody can break that lap time. Let's go talk with the stage winner. Be right back. Well, Teddy. Teddy, do we have a copy on Teddy here? Anyway. Let's get a copy on Teddy, do you have a copy? Well, we'll talk to Teddy here first. Teddy, that was a great stage win. How did you get it done out there? You kind of got away from everybody there, and you were able to hang on to it. A lot of accidents there early. We saw some hard racing. He did a good job hanging on to it for that first stage. How are you feeling about your car for this next stage here coming up?
Pretty good. Gotta tighten it up some.
Well, thanks for talking to us. Thanks for talking to us, Teddy. Okay, yeah, Corbin. Let's talk to our in-race.
Do I get points?
Oh, here we go. Well, Corbin, that was we talked to our stage 1 winner, Teddy. Question is, can he get it done in this next stage?
That is the question.
It's gonna be all about getting away from the accidents.
Yeah, getting away from the pack.
Once they started to spread out there, it got a little more calm there. That was about a quiet 10 lap run to the finish, but Jeremy, he looked pretty fast there at the end. He was definitely running down Tommy there at the end.
Had
But,
there been 5 more laps, I would have thought I would think that Jeremy would have had him.
Oh, for sure. So who do you got here in this next stage, Corbin?
My money is on Teddy.
Yeah, he's really been fast.
Jeremy is also pretty quick on this track as well.
If I had to choose someone, I'd probably, I got to go with Maggio. He had a great run there last week, and he's had a tough go of it at the end of each stage, or at the end of the stage here. So see how he fares in this next one. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna launch it and we're gonna line it back up and go for 50 laps here in this next stage. Remember, they do have a pit window between laps 40 and 45 here. This is the last pit window of the afternoon. And the pit window really shook some things up there in the last stage, didn't they, Corbin?
Yeah.
Really spread everybody out.
Saw some drivers that tried to work with other drivers, stay out as long as they could.
After the next stage, we'll join Diamond. Diamond will join us for the in-race report at halfway. And they're gonna line it up again, and here we're gonna start stage number 2. We had, I think, 5. How many cautions do we have in the first stage, Corbin?
I think it was like, what, 5, 6?
About 5 or 6 cautions there in the first stage. We'll see what happens. It's a little longer stage. Maybe these drivers might, take away that sense of urgency here early. And maybe, just maybe, keep it a little cleaner here. However, I don't see that happening. I think we're going to have some more cautions here in this stage. But we'll have to find out. Teddy and Jeremy on the front row to start this one.
Alright, have you all started?
Yep, you can join. You're good to join. Alright. And everything's situated down there. Got 3 people watching. Welcome, this is the LSRA NASCAR series. It's me and Corbin up in the booth today. Hell yeah, fucking.
Hell yeah, brother.
Who we got watching?
Next week we'll have a special guest, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, we will. That's truth. And look who just popped up in the stream. It's Mr. Liam Goodfella. He says he just grabbed a drink from the bar. Believe it or not, some chili dogs, Liam. That's what I'm having for dinner. I'm not even lying with you. My dad and I are making some chili dogs after this. It sounds pretty good right now. But anyway,
good fellow.
You joined at a great time, Liam. We're about to go racing here in stage 2. Take her away, Corbin.
They're rolling to the start-finish line here. They're about to go green. And it is green flag racing. It looks like Teddy's in the lead. Jeremy right behind him.
Oh, lag between Tommy and Timmy. Got the bad end of that. That's tragic for Timmy. He lagged up into the corner and went full stop. We got more wrecking.
The big one. 4 cars.
Oh,
5
DRM
cars.
into it. And it has not been a lap. So that means we're not going to see a caution. That is unfortunate for some of these guys back there. Timmy was able to gain some positions back after that. Unless we don't see a caution, that's going to spread things out here early. And you know what that's a good thing for? That's a good thing for these leaders.
Yeah.
You know, Corbin, I'm surprised. If I'm Jeremy, I don't think I'd be, defending this early. I'd be working on trying to get something to work. But I'm seeing him dive to the bottom of the track and not trying to work with Maggio here. Maybe there's some tension from how last week's race ended. I don't know, but it looks like Jeremy's not really willing to work here.
Yeah, looks like Jeremy has.
They're racing hard here for the lead.
Pulled off a late block, and Maggio goes right on by.
Maggio's gonna come right back at him. He's gonna do the same thing going into that corner, going on down the back straightaway. But
yeah, kind of odd that they're not really working together to get a gap. But
these guys behind them are trying to work together, but they are just not trying.
Yeah.
It's just personally for me as a driver. It's, that's not how I particularly race. It's especially this early in the race. We're only in stage 2 of a 3-stage race. We got a long way to go, and there's just, and to me, there's just no sense in racing like that this early. But we'll see how these guys keep going. But this pack behind him is starting to catch him. AJK loses the draft.
Looks like Jeremy's trying to do some sandbagging to try and get up in front of Maggio. And Maggio just cuts outside to cut him off.
They're racing really hard.
He's doing everything he can to defend the lead.
Think back to last week and how that race ended. These two were virtually working together for the last 40 or so laps of the race. We went green to the end, and they had a photo finish.
Let him by.
These guys had a photo finish last week at Daytona with Maggio coming out on top, so maybe a little Jeremy looking for a little redemption from last week.
Yeah.
Jeremy's gonna leave the bottom open there. Maybe he's trying.
Yeah, maybe they're actually working together now that
they see these two behind them. Yeah, they're starting to work, so it's go time for these two.
Yeah, it looks like those two behind him have lost a car. They lost
AJK. Back to this 3-car pack behind them. Giraffe, Timmy, and Barry Cameron. After that tragic incident on lap 1 of this stage, no caution was called. We did not make it a lap. These guys got caught up in an incident there. So they try to work together back to the front.
Looks like it's almost a 4-car pack here. Giraffe backs down a little bit. It looks like they're going to make it a 4-car pack here soon. If they can catch Zach.
Zach actually was not in the last stage. He was spectating. They allowed him to race here with a minor points penalty. But he is here in this stage and potentially for the rest of the race. Let's go back to the leaders here.
Leaders, yeah.
They've gained some ground here.
Leaders have gained ground.
Looks like Teddy and Turf may have gotten together there a little bit as they have fallen back behind AJK. And it's Maggio and Jeremy again.
They are almost a front stretch ahead of everybody.
Got a 4-car, maybe a 5-car pack here. This is getting a little dicey here, back in the back here.
It looks like Maggio and Jeremy are going to be 1 and 2 for the rest of this race, maybe.
Oh, contact Zach off the side of Timmy. They're putting the bumpers together. They're racing hard. This is a 5-car pack. This is the biggest pack in the field. Carmighty and Barry Cameron into the wall there. They didn't go around though.
If they keep racing like that, there's definitely going to be a caution within the next couple laps.
It's getting a little foggy out here, Corbin. It's hard for the cameraman to see this track. So we might have to go down for an on-track view here real quick.
Definitely will affect the visibility on drivers.
Give an on-track camera shot. Look at this pack coming down the straightaway here.
Go on board Zach here.
Here come the leaders. Ooh, that was close at the line.
Got a 5-man pack here. Giraffe. Oh, they're
going around into the wall hard.
Carmighty and Zach.
Oh.
It is only 2. They recover.
They recover. No caution, as far as I'm concerned.
Looks like
Zach's having trouble.
Gets loose, and he is out. And he has lost the pack.
Wow, and that changes everything. That pack is now broken up, just like that.
Yep. But he might get back with them if get Tommy slip. They know.
Ooh.
Let's go up to the leaders.
They're still battling.
Yep. Leaders are still battling. Jeremy currently in the lead. Maggio to the inside, he lost the slip.
And
Maggio has taken the lead.
Cameraman is going to go back up to the top of the tower here and get some more wide angle shots. Tommy having some more lag trouble there. Unfortunate for him. You know how good he does in this series without the lag, but lag trouble's hindering him in this stage today.
It's like Diamond and Carmighty working together.
Leaders are on lap 20, I believe. Coming to lap 21 right here. And they're still working. And that pack behind him has now become a 3-car pack. AJK, Turf, and Teddy now trying to make something happen here. But we're about almost halfway through the stage, Corbin. It's been pretty quiet so far. How many cautions have we had for incident? We haven't had a caution for incident yet in this stage. So
we
a
haven't had
drastic
a single caution yet.
And I think it really stemmed from that first lap incident there. Broke everybody up a little bit. We almost had another caution here just shortly, or just a little bit ago, when Zach slammed into the wall off a Carmighty. And
personally, I don't think there's going to be a single caution this race.
It all depends on
segment of the race.
It all depends on if these guys back here, they get packed up again and something happens, and then that's the only way I see it. Look at Timmy. We'll hear from him at the end of the stage here, right before the last stage. That'll be a 55-lap sprint to the finish. Let's get back to the leaders here. Keep an eye on them. It's just like last week, Corbin. We saw last week these two, they were able to break away and avoid those early incidences and pull out, and they just not able. Nobody was able to catch these guys last week, and it's looking like much more of the same this week.
Yeah. Looks like, yeah, they've been able to run away with it. And they've got a decent gap. Current fastest lap is Turf with a 24.98.
Does that beat Timmy's time from the last segment, though? I believe it would.
No, Diamond had a time of 24.918.
So he still has the fastest lap on the race. Turf got really close there. See if anybody can inch closer. And let's remind you of next week's race. Next week we're back here at the same time. Next week they're at Shady Motor Speedway. Made by Sleazy, same time. Same faces. And this week we're about halfway through the race.
Looks like Turf is the only one that's been able to break in the 24s.
In this segment.
This segment of the race. Looks like the closest driver to breaking into the 24s is Carmighty with a 25.1.
Well, he's back here in this pack. May have been where he got that lap early in the race. Timmy has lost the pack that he was with. Maybe
like
an incident.
Looks like there might have been an incident.
Looks like they're probably a caution, but caution's going to come out here. That was kind of out of left field. Kind of caught us off guard here, but caution is out. It's like the caution lights had failed to extinguish after the last start. The caution lights came on, but they were not triggered by NASCAR. So caution light failure maybe here. They're gonna line them up again, and Corbin, we're gonna see another hectic restart here. I don't know about you, but this is where the race starts getting intense. We're just about halfway through the race. We're over halfway actually, and this is gonna be a cool dash to the first pit window, which opens at lap 40 and ends on 45, and that will leave a 5-lap sprint to the finish. Unlike last segment,
they're going to be rolling to the finish, or rolling to the start-finish.
Here they go, Maggio and Jeremy. Will their magic be broken up here? They've dominated this stage.
And they're about to go green, going across the start-finish line, green flag racing.
Here we go. And they're gonna bunch them up again. See what happens on the back pitch. Regardless, this track has really provided for some exciting racing here today. And we're still not done.
Maggio's going to be defending the lead.
He's doing everything he can.
Inside.
Taking a page out of Jeremy's book, huh?
Yeah, it looks like Maggio's going to leave room for Jeremy to go by.
Pit window opens in about 10 laps. One car had lost the pack. It's Hammerman. He's slowed way down. Not sure what happened with him there, but he has lost it by like half a track.
Looks like the pack has split in half almost.
Yeah, these 3 back here, or these 4 back here have lost it. Ooh, contact. Tommy gets into Zach.
Giraffe looks for room. Giraffe looks to the inside.
Oh, there's contact. He gets into Jeremy.
Jeremy up on the wall.
He slammed Jeremy. I don't think... Oh, DRM's heading down pit road. One car incident.
Jeremy comes back down in the race line, and DRM was a result.
That was an interesting little negotiation right there. Our man,
Four
who's
wide
Giraffe,
for the lead. They're looking for that lead. Teddy Boy in the lead.
Jeremy got body slammed by Giraffe, and then he came down,
Three
and
wide,
DRM was a
looking for that
casualty.
lead. 2 wide on the lead there. Maggio to the lead. Jeremy right behind him. It looks like Maggio's gonna go way inside. Jeremy right on his bumper.
These two have been driving really aggressively here. It's probably why they've been finding themselves in the lead here.
Looks like Maggio's gonna let him by. They're door to door to the finish, start finish. A little lag. Jeremy's up front now.
It's going to be hard for these guys to get past Maggio and Jeremy. They've just been on another level.
Yep. Looks like Maggio's gonna get a pass on the outside. He's gonna lead the lap.
Oh, contact. There's two in the wall. Tommy and Timmy. 2-car incident. We'll see if what they're going to do about that one. But that was definitely 2 cars going around there in that corner. It was Timmy and Tommy.
Looks like they almost went 3 wide trying to get past Jeremy for the
To
lead.
the line.
Maggio goes
Oh,
onto the outside. They're door to door. Jeremy still
Jeremy
holds
just
on to the
edged him
lead.
out. If that was a race to a caution, then that would have been really close. That was really close.
Looks
Jeremy
like
just
it
barely got
might
him.
be a caution. No?
We'll see. I don't believe it
looks
is.
like it's not. So that wasn't a race to the caution. They're almost 3 wide.
Coming to lap 37
Jeremy.
here. Just a couple more to the pit window.
Maggio looks to the inside. Jeremy cuts him off.
Jeremy has been using up the bottom of the track. His tires have got to be worn out,
Oh,
Corbin.
Maggio has edged him out.
Boots
for
him
the
out of the
win,
way.
for the lead.
Lap
Maggio
38.
just got right up onto this rear bumper and made Jeremy slide up the track.
Getting
Jeremy now.
intense. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys dive down pit lane because it opens. This time by, it's going to be 2 laps till the pit window opens for the final time this afternoon. Contact between Teddy and Giraffe back there. They were banging doors. So does Turf.
Banging doors. 3 wide behind Jeremy. Almost 4 wide. 5 wide behind Jeremy. Almost.
Lap 39. Oh, there's a crash.
Contact. 2 cars up into the wall.
2-car incident. That's going to break them up even more. See what happens. Not sure about their procedure between calling cautions on pit road, but this time by the pits will open.
It's will open.
Who's going to be the first taker?
Maggio not leaving any room for Jeremy to pass. He is defending that lead as much as he can. It looks like Turf is going to try and look for that lead as well.
Here we go. Keep an eye on the pit lane.
It looks like Turf and Teddy are looking for that lead as well.
DRM spins it again, coming to pit lane. Wow. But he was the first taker.
Jeremy almost successfully made an outside pass.
Almost, but he didn't have enough to get it done.
Oh,
Coming out of the pits. It was close incident there.
Very
Couple
close
more
to-
coming through
very
the
close
pits.
to taking out the leaders there. Jeremy looking for that
Because
lead.
yet to pit.
The leaders have yet to pit. We'll see if they do it next lap. Turf goes way inside,
contact!
up into the wall, and
Maggio
Jeremy
into the
has taken
inside
the
wall.
lead.
The outside wall, rather. And the inside. That'd be the inside.
Yeah, inside pit wall.
hmm
It looks like Jeremy will do his best to defend the lead.
They still got a pit.
Yeah. They do not pit this
Not going to
lap.
be this time.
Looks like Maggio
Oh,
barely
Hammerman!
gets there. We got somebody coming out of the pits.
He almost Kevin LePage to the field. That was close. These guys got to be careful coming off a pit lane.
Yeah,
Oh!
Contact
between these
He
guys.
recovers.
That was close.
Looks like
Whew.
Jeremy is going to.
He's coming down
lead,
pit
and
road.
Jeremy goes down into the
So
pits.
does Turf.
Maggio.
Maggio and Teddy staying out.
Let's go over to Maggio.
Leaders are on lap 45, I believe. This is his last opportunity to make a pit, so it's got to be now or never.
Teddy is the lead. Maggio goes by.
I'm gonna have to dive it down here, and they do.
Maggio goes into the pits.
They do get down pit road. Where is the leaders gonna cycle out?
Along with Teddy.
Pick up Jeremy.
And AJK.
Slow pit road. Here comes Jeremy. Maggio comes out just in front, but it's going to be those two once again. Looks like they're going to break away. Lap
like it's gonna be
46,
them two
5 to
again.
go.
Who's going to win it this time? 5 laps to go. Jeremy defending the lead. Doing everything he can to make sure Maggio cannot get in front of him.
Stand by. We got 4 laps to go in this stage.
4 laps to go. Maggio.
Very close at the line
Well,
there.
Maggio will almost make an outside pass. Jeremy goes onto the inside. He's doing everything he can. Looks like Maggio's going to try to make a gap so he can get that slipstream and go on by.
Coming to 3 to go. I don't think that second pack has enough for him, but they are racing hard.
Not enough momentum.
Oh, Jeremy
gets
loose.
Still
Contact.
not enough for Maggio.
Oh, it's got very close there. That's going to allow those guys to catch him even more.
Maggio's trying to kill his momentum.
They are
Jeremy's got
banging
the
doors.
inside.
Coming to 2 to go.
2 laps to go. Jeremy's got the inside, so
It's got the advantage. It's going to be down to Maggio to try to get a run, try to generate a run, get off of the outside of Jeremy. Jeremy dives to the bottom. Maggio going for the inside again. It's so hard to get a run to come off the outside.
Jeremy gives him a little tap on the door.
Here we go. He's going for the inside.
Maggio
1
tried,
lap
but
to
Jeremy
go.
Closes the gap. Final lap. Jeremy still holding on to that lead.
He's going to have to try to
way
get desperate here.
inside.
Oh, he sandbags a little bit. Let's
Maggio's
see
gonna
what
have
he's
to-
doing. He's going to try to get a
Maggio's
run.
setting him up here. He's going to try to get a run.
Coming off the
line.
corner. Jeremy throws the
looks
block.
like
It's going to be
Jeremy.
close.
Jeremy.
Jeremy gets it. What a run to the finish there. And as the others come across, we're going to try to get a word with Timmy here. Another level today.
They have been on it.
We'll talk to our in-race reporter here in just 1 second. Jeremy comes down with a stage win. Teddy and Jeremy have been the stage winners this afternoon. We're going to have 55 more laps left to decide it. It's
Hello there, hello there, hello there.
there he is. There's our in-race reporter, Timmy. We've been watching you out there. It's been sort of a struggle. How's the car been handling today?
Well, it's been handling good. It's just the fact that I have, well, at the beginning of that stage, if you recall that huge incident,
On
there
lap
was two
one.
incidents that happened there. Our man
Lag.
got spun out, and there was a lag hit. And I got lag hit all the way to the back of the pack.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate little moment there, Timmy. But we're hoping for the best. What do you think you can do to get around those incidents and maybe position yourself up front?
Hope for no more lag. One. And also, I'm going to try my best. Since I am on the inside this time, since I'm in 13th place, I will try my best to pass everybody I can on the first lap and position myself to pack draft the rest of the way up.
Well, thanks for talking to us. We'll talk to you after the race is over.
All right.
Good luck, and hope to see you in victory lane.
All right, thank you.
All right, Corbin, you're good to and come back. Yep. Here, you should have the invite still.
Oh yeah, I'll just quit. Well, yeah, I was still in there and they launched it, so
Yeah, launched it quick.
leave and join back.
Well, it's the final 50 laps, Corbin. Let's make our picks. Who do you got for the race winner?
To be honest, I predict either Maggio or Jeremy winning tonight.
You know, he's been aggressive all night, both of them. But I got to go with Jeremy. He's been on it. He's been on it all night, and he's been aggressive. He's been putting himself in the right position, and he's been doing really good at the end of these stages. So I got to go with Jeremy to win the race here. And we're gonna line it up again, and we're gonna go green flag racing for maybe the final time this afternoon, unless we don't get a caution. We might get a few cautions here in this stage. Who knows? We only saw one caution last stage, Corbin.
Only one caution.
That's compared to
Last stage,
6
because of
in the first.
big incident on the first lap.
We'll see if they get spread out here early.
Yeah. Let's see if they get a big incident that spreads them out on the first lap again.
Well, I just want to say one thing, Corbin. This has been a blast today. And
Definitely.
reminder, next week, same time, same place. Not sure if I will be able to do it next week, but I'm going to try my best to provide coverage for the series for as many chances as I can get. So next week will be a question mark. I do know that I will be racing in a few races in this series. I'll be racing the road courses for the season. So we will probably have to find another comment. Oh, we had someone who killed someone down there. So that's going to add a
Looks like there is a murder on the track.
So yeah, for the road course races, we'll see if anybody can maybe take my place. But those are the only races that I'm scheduled to participate in this series. We'll see what happens here. Gotta get those cars off the track.
Looks like Turf is getting his car off the track, and after he gets into his car, it looks like they're gonna start it, get it rolling.
It'll be Jeremy and Maggio once again.
Yeah, I feel like either Jeremy or Maggio could win it. It looks like they're gonna get it rolling.
Final time, we're gonna take a restart for a stage. The begin a stage, rather.
Looks Maggio, Jeremy, Turf, and Teddy. We got Zach and
Green
AJK.
flag.
We got green flag races.
We're back underway.
Jeremy
It's
with a
getting
good
a little,
lead.
it's getting a little dicey back there in the pack.
Jeremy's
They're gonna
defending
try to
the
pull-
lead on the first lap.
Oh, if I'm them, I would try to pull. Oh, Carmighty goes around. Tommy lags again. Only 2 cars. If I'm them, I would have tried to pull away. But Jeremy wants to make it exciting. He's been racing aggressively all afternoon. Call him Jeremy Stenhouse Jr.
Let's see. Will these drivers work together to try to create a gap? No, looks like Jeremy might try to go into the inside.
Gonna dive to the bottom. Here comes Giraffe. He's gonna try to poke his nose in there.
Maggio inside, Giraffe might try to go in there. No, Jeremy finds a gap and he goes to the inside.
Carmighty has pulled it off. Engine troubles. Tough break for him and that team. They've had a rough go of it this afternoon.
Carmighty might have lost a couple of cylinders from that V8 engine there.
Oh, one car sideways into the corner with Zach, and Giraffe hit the wall. Oh, don't let him pull away. Don't let him pull away.
Jeremy is doing everything he can to defend that lead. It's only been, what, 3 laps, 4 laps?
They're not careful. They're gonna pull. Oh, Jeremy's trying to. Oh, that was almost an incident right there, Corbin. Jeremy was blocking the hell out of Maggio and almost turned him into turf.
Maggio is doing everything he can to try and get up in front of Jeremy.
He's trying, but if I'm Maggio, I'm just biding my time.
Contact.
Oh,
door to door.
If I'm Maggio, look at Timmy. He's made his way back up there. Remember, we just talked to him not too long ago. He's made a silent run to the front. See what he can do.
Maggio, Maggio's got the momentum on the outside, but he can't make.
Oh,
he can't make a
Barry
complete
Cameron,
pass.
loose off the corner. He's fighting a loose race car. It looks like right there, but he's gonna get the leader's draft.
Maggio's definitely got the momentum on the outside, but he can't make a complete pass.
He just cannot do it. And that's stacking up everybody behind them. He can just not get around it. Contact Teddy. Oh, they're going to go around. That's going to be a crash.
Maggio makes a move onto the inside.
One car.
He finally makes it on the inside.
Okay, just had an incident there.
Maggio finally makes it into the inside, and he goes by, and he's leading right now.
Oh, Cameron gets a bumper from Giraffe. Almost goes around. Another great save. But these two are going to pull away again if they're not careful. Despite the aggressiveness, they've been able to find ways to pull away from the pack. Giraffe's almost within slipstream range. He's right there. He can sniff it. He's got it.
And it looks like they're working together finally, and Giraffe finally back up here with Jeremy and Maggio. Let's see if he'll be able to win the final stage.
Maggio now trying to defend. He gives up the inside to Jeremy. He gave it up again.
Giraffe follows Jeremy down to the inside. Giraffe.
Oh man, looking for that lead.
Almost.
He's hungry.
He's looking for the lead. And he is leading. Looks like he might lead a lap. Maggio to the inside. He's going in. 3 wide to the start finish.
Pack back here. They're trying everything they can, but it's going to be close back there. If there's going to be a yellow, it's going to come from there. Yep. But these front 3 have kind of pulled away. Giraffe hanging in there. He's joined the fight.
Could Giraffe win the final stage?
He could upset this. He could definitely upset it, Corbin. But it's going to be hard because we know how aggressive Maggio and Jeremy are, especially coming in those closing laps.
3 wide entering
They've got the experience. 3. So hopefully Giraffe can make something happen here.
Will you make anything happen?
Front 3, lap 13 of 55 so far. Remember, no pit stops in this stage, so it's just a run to the finish.
Get a bird's eye view here.
It's a very good view around this track, I might add. Thank you,
Yeah,
Wig.
top 3 are looking very good right now. Top 3 have been able to run away with it.
This is actually the last oval that Wig has yet to update, believe it or not. But regardless, this track has played host to a pretty good race today. So props to my man Wig. He's had the first 2 races so far this season. Both of them have been really good races.
Me personally, what I think he needs to do is just keep the bumpiness of this track.
Really makes it feel like it's a really old surface. It is an old surface, but it just adds to that challenge factor. We've seen a lot of guys get loose off these corners. You have to drive it. Oh, contact! The leaders.
Contact, and he falls
Oh, he jumps
behind,
out of his car. There's a car. It's dead. Oh my gosh! What just happened? He's running. He's running across the track frantically to get his car. Oh my gosh!
Maggio panic pressed triangle, I guess.
I don't know if that's going to be a caution or not.
He thought he was going around, and it looks like he's going to fall a lap behind the leaders almost.
Wow, that is that's a tough break.
So it looked like this might be Giraffe and Jeremy now.
Tough break
for Maggio.
They do not throw the caution for that, and they will not. That is, wow, that's big. He's now fallen a lap behind. Just Giraffe and Jeremy now to fight it out for the lead.
I think it could be Jeremy Maggio trying to not trying to stay on the lead lap. He's
a little frustrated.
To stay on the lead lap.
You know, you can tell he's just a little frustrated with how the racing's gone this afternoon. But
yeah,
he's lost a little downforce there. He's lost a door. Big hit in that outside wall, and if we do not see a yellow, then it's hard to say it, but last week's winner, I'm afraid his race could be over.
Yeah, it looks like there will not be a yellow.
No yellow. There's still a long way to go in this stage, but you know, we saw how last stage went, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. We got 4 cars back here in a pack.
Maggio trying his best to stay on the lead lap he's racing the leaders. Maggio moves Giraffe out of the way.
He's racing with these leaders of the lap car. I don't know how these leaders are gonna have to feel about this, because this is gonna open a door for this pack of 3 back here to try to make something happen while Maggio slows this pack down. But it's just like last week we saw with Boost. He faked the leaders out coming down to pit road, and they wrecked. And this week we see Maggio clicks triangle and jumps out of his car, and no caution is called while leading, mind you. This is big.
I think what happened was he thought he was going around. He thought he was spinning out, and I guess tried to hold triangle to respawn. If I had to guess,
maybe.
Realized that he wasn't going around, and yeah, jumps out of his car.
Definitely
looks
an
like they're
interesting
gonna
situation.
be 3 wide entering turn 1.
Keep an eye on the leaders. Let's sit back in the pack.
Jeremy dives inside. Giraffe almost collects Jeremy. Jeremy's racing pretty aggressive right now. Barry Cameron's in danger of falling a lap down. It's just Jeremy's just. And it looks like somebody has been able to beat Diamond's time.
On the drum roll.
With a 24.87.
Who is it?
It is Tommy Cast.
Wow. They've been working back there in that pack, been able to generate those big runs.
Maggio falls behind a little bit. Looks like he lets off and might let the leaders battle it out.
He's gonna let him go. And back to this pack here.
Jeremy's been holding the inside line. He's not letting anybody by him. Yes, outside line's definitely got the momentum, but can't make anything happen.
Just cannot. It's about holding that bottom. He's done it all race long, every stage. I tell you, it's just one of my pet peeves to be holding the bottom this early. I mean, to me, there's just no sense in racing that hard in that point of the race.
Like Pillbox, the inside line's definitely where you want to be.
It's just
I am pretty good at Pillbox as well.
Still going at it.
Still going at it. Jeremy still holds the lead.
Maggio was battling for the lead, but after that he's now trying to get his lap back. He looked inside, but then he had to go outside because Jeremy blocked him. Lag a little bit there. If I'm Giraffe, I just try to get inside of Jeremy and try to make something happen there.
Maggio.
Maybe it'll...
Still with the leaders, even though he's a lap down. Jeremy knows the inside where he needs to be, so he's been doing his best to defend the inside.
This doesn't tell you how badly he wants this win, and I don't know what does. He crushing loss last week after a photo finish at Daytona, and this week if it keeps going the way it's going, I think it's going to be Jeremy. I'm not sure if Giraffe has enough, but
not sure.
We'll have to
see. I don't know. Maybe Giraffe might move Jeremy out the way, and
Maggio there
might get that win, or he might get the lead.
Got in Giraffe's way a little bit. Maggio did, and almost made him lose Jeremy's slipstream. We're gonna have to talk to Maggio after this race. We're gonna have to see what happened there.
Yeah. Tommy Cass still has the fastest lap. And it looks like he's the only driver that's been able to break into the 24s.
Damn. Wow.
Diamonds, GP Diamond is right behind him with a 25.16.
Timmy's been very fast today. It's a shame he's not up front to show for it. He's hanging in there. He's what is he in? He's hanging there in the top 5. But
top 5. He's all the way up into 3rd now.
Keep an eye on him. He's our in-race reporter for this afternoon. Well, all season.
Jeremy still has the lead. He's been holding that inside line for quite a while. And Giraffe gets on his rear bumper. What lap are we on?
Do a quick lap check here. Leaders are on lap 34, coming to lap 35 this time by. We passed halfway in the stage.
So Jeremy is just going to be working harder to to hold the lead.
No doubt.
And Giraffe is going to try and look to the inside. Was not successful.
He's gonna have to. Giraffe's gonna have to step it up a bit. Right now, I like what he's doing. I really do like what he's doing. He's just hanging in there, letting Jeremy do his thing. wait until we get to the end here to try to make a move. If I'm Giraffe, I just hang in there exactly like he's doing right now.
Giraffe looks to the inside
gonna
again.
open.
Jeremy lets him by.
He's gonna let him by.
Opens up the inside.
Jeremy may be laying off a little bit here, letting Giraffe get that lead. They're gonna maybe do a carousel here. Maggio's lost him.
Yeah. Maggio has fell behind. It's only them two. Looks like they're gonna catch another lap car here.
There's a pack of 4 back here now fighting for third.
Looks like they're gonna catch Barry Cam here soon.
Coming down the ending stages here.
Jeremy gets the lead again. Looks like they're gonna be working together. Jeremy and Giraffe. They're gonna be catching Barry Cameron here soon. Lap traffic definitely gonna be a factor in the.
It's definitely it's been a factor after Maggio had that unfortunate incident and he held up the leaders for a tiny bit of time there. Let's go back to the leaders. Giraffe makes the inside pass on Jeremy. These guys, I think they're trying to make something work now, coming to the closing stages, but we know once those last 10 laps come and we see caution free, which is the last 10 laps.
Turf with the new fastest lap. Turf with a new fastest lap of a 24.83. He has finally broken into the 24s. Looks like 2 drivers have broken into the 24s. Tommy Cast and Turf.
Here we go. These guys coming to 15 laps to go. This is going to be the top 2, I believe, barring any unforeseen circumstances.
It looks like they might catch Barry Cam here soon, and he's going to be lap traffic.
There's a good straightaway between the top 2 and the next guys. So these guys, there's a pack of 4 here. It's very hard for these guys to try to make something happen, but I don't see, unless we get a caution, I really don't see anybody catching these guys. 14 to go. But Giraffe and Jeremy, they're working now. They're working now after the first 35 laps. Jeremy was racing really aggressively there.
It looks like he has calmed down a little bit.
He's
making Giraffe to get as much gap as he can.
They're making it work now, but they were in a bind there for a little bit.
Yeah, they're about to catch lap traffic.
Coming to 13 laps to go.
Coming to the final 10 laps.
Like 10 laps to go. We do go caution free.
Jeremy and Giraffe going to be the 2 that could win it tonight.
Turf, a little loose there. This pack's just chugging along. They're going to catch Maggio here. We'll have a talk with Maggio after the race about that tragic incident. We'll also talk to the race winner, and we're going to talk to our in-race reporter Timmy, who's right here. He makes the inside pass for third. He's going for it. Maggio's staying up top. Tommy looking. Oh, it's getting dicey here between these guys. They're going to try to go 4 wide, maybe in the corner. It'll be a miracle if these guys keep it like this, but they've been able to regroup here and try to make something happen. Oh, there's a car coming down the track. It's Zach. That's 2 cars. Timmy's involved.
3 cars.
Oh, I don't know how they're going to call this one, but Zach was coming up the track and Timmy got involved. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Coming to the line.
Coming to the line. What do they call it? Giraffe gets loose. I heard.
I
Giraffe
don't believe
get loose
so.
a little
I
bit.
think we're caught. We are caution free. We are caution free. That is
Caution-free.
an unfortunate incident for Timmy. Just as they went caution free. He's gonna go back to 7th place, and Timmy is not gonna be happy.
Zach is, I guess, called it quits. He looks like he's got a blown engine there.
Interesting to see if that was intentional or not, because it looked pretty bad there. 7 laps to go here.
Looks like
It's all
they're
Giraffe and
might-
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Coming to 6 to go.
Jeremy. Looks like Zach is pulled off the track because of a blown engine.
Yeah, and he had some damage there after that incident with Timmy, and we'll also get a word on that. Not sure what happened there, but that was another unfortunate incident. But here we go. These two guys
still
coming
has
to,
the fastest lap.
they're coming to 5 laps to go, Corbin. This is for the money. This is the final stage here.
Final stage for the money for the win.
When does Jeremy get aggressive? Is he going to start getting aggressive? Because he's been giving Giraffe a little bit of leeway here.
He might not get aggressive until the next couple laps.
Here we go. 4 laps to go this time.
And they have passed lap traffic. Barry Cameron. Giraffe looks like he might be holding the inside. Jeremy does some sandbagging. He's setting him up.
Oh, Jeremy knows how to set these wins up. He's done it a bunch of times before. Giraffe, also known as R-Man, he's never really been in this kind of opportunity like this. But here we go, 3 laps to go. See what he can do with it.
Jeremy leaves the bottom open for Giraffe. Looks like he's probably not going to get aggressive till the last lap.
The roles reversed now.
Yeah, Giraffe is definitely
Jeremy just gets by him. Jeremy just gets by him. Here we go. 2 to go this time.
Lets him know that he's there.
Oh, don't lose the slip. Don't lose the slip. Here he goes. 2 laps to go this time by.
Looks like Jeremy's going to be holding that inside now.
It's go time for Jeremy. He's going to get aggressive here. Look, he's going to go to the bottom.
There he is.
Going to try to squeak by. He can't get
gets
there.
On his bumper.
Here we go.
Giraffe is going to do everything he can.
Alright, coming out of 3 and 4, they're going to see the white flag here. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Jeremy, Giraffe.
Looks for it. Can't.
Who's going to come back the winner?
Might get
Jeremy got the run.
My vote's on Jeremy. Giraffe,
he just gets inside. They go on the inside.
He just gets inside.
He just can't get there. Jeremy's going to have to block.
Jeremy.
He's going to have to get the run. I don't think it's enough.
Blocking. It's not enough.
Jeremy's going to win at Atlanta.
That was one hell of blocking there from Jeremy for sure.
Definitely.
Giraffe
what a run there.
goes way inside, tries to go for the lead, loses momentum, and falls behind.
Wow, that was an exciting... Giraffe just got to the inside, below the apron, just enough to where he can get those tires in there. Jeremy let him back onto the racing surface. But Jeremy ends up coming down with the win here. And we're gonna go talk to him here real quick. Let's see if we can get a word with the race winner. I'll be right back.
Boy, do I have stuff to tell you.
We're not ready to... Do we have a copy with Jeremy? Let's get a quick interview with the race winner. Jeremy, you put on a hell of a show today. You were really aggressive out there today, but you got it done. Thank you, Jeremy, and we'll see y'all next week. All right, let's talk to our let's talk to our in-race reporter, Timmy. What happened out there? Elaborate.
I got zacked.
Yeah, we saw he came down the track and just cleaned you out there.
He cleaned all of us out, except for he got me worst. He costed me a podium.
Yeah, you were doing really good. Alright, well,
All
anyway.
I can say is I'm proud of Honcho Motorsports today. We got an 8-9 finish at least. But that's bullshit. That
So
is bullshit.
We're hearing word on the Maggio incident. He missed the checkpoint at the start-finish line.
I can tell you all about that. He was talking about it.
Wow.
So he missed the checkpoint, and then he tried to respawn, but instead he got out of his car.
That's what happened.
So he went 2 laps down because of that, and that's why he finished in last place.
Well, anyway, that's going to do it from Atlanta. We'll see y'all next week at Shady Motor Speedway. Thank you, Corbin, for joining the coverage this week. Maybe we'll see you back here, right back here again next week. And thanks for being our in-race reporter, Timmy. And congratulations to the race winner, Jeremy.
That, but I want to give you something.